Most people think that some dreams show what will happen, and this story shows that this is partly true. Keep watching to find out how a pregnant woman's life was changed by a strange dream. Losing a pregnancy can be so heartbreaking, and it can be hard to deal with the grief because it is so vague. A positive pregnancy test or pictures from an ultrasound can remind a woman of the life growing inside her. But unfortunately, there is nothing she can hold that reminds her of the baby she lost. There is usually no gravesite to visit, no clothes that smell like the baby she lost, and nothing she can quite grasp to help her deal with her grief. This is why most women who have a miscarriage will never be the same again. Some women try to get pregnant again, while others don't. They never get over the sadness and fear of having miscarriages over and over again. Emma White, a business owner and business trainer, was in the second group. She had lost several babies, so she chose to have a child through a surrogate. But she changed her mind and became pregnant again. But she had another miscarriage and a dream about her grandfather that was a little strange. Here's what happened in the story. Emma's first miscarriage happened when she was only 18 years old. It was a terrible thing for her to go through, but it wasn't as bad as the grief she would feel when she lost more babies in the years to come. The woman lost 12 more babies, and no one ever told her why. But in 2010, she gave birth to a girl named Molly Rose. Emma promised herself that she would never try to get pregnant again because she was afraid of having more miscarriages. I only had one kid. I myself am an only child. After Molly Rose, I thought that it was it for me. I was happy after all the pain and worry, Emma told us. Emma stuck to her decision for a few years, but in 2019, when she met Joe White, a jewelry importer who would become her husband, everything changed. She told him that Joe had told her from the start that he wanted children. Emma said that at first she wasn't sure, but after 2 weeks, she was deeply in love and wanted to try again. Unfortunately, after she made her choice, she lost 2 more babies. Then, in 2020, Emma took in again, but this time with twins. The couple was very happy, but after 6 weeks of pregnancy, Emma lost the baby. Emma told the truth. "I knew it was over when I lost the twins. I just couldn't do it again." Joe understood everything. Then in January 2021, Emma found out she was pregnant again by accident. She hadn't tried to get pregnant. Even though the woman was very happy to be pregnant, she was terrified that something bad would happen again. Emma remembered that she would sometimes look at herself in the toilet and she was afraid to move even a little bit. Even though they were scared and careful, they couldn't stop the pain that was coming. At 6 weeks, Emma started to shake and bleed a lot. She thought she had lost the baby again. She was taken right away to the Women's Hospital in Liverpool, where tests were done and she was told to come back in 2 days for a scan. Emma did what she was told and came back in 2 days for the scan. She told the story like this. "I went in and laid down, but the sonographer didn't turn the screen around. I'd been there a lot, so I knew it meant more bad news." Emma was told after the scan that she had an ectopic pregnancy, which happens when a fertilized egg implants itself outside of the womb, and that one of her fallopian tubes had to be taken out. So Emma had surgery. When she woke up from the surgery, she found out that her pregnancy was normal and that one of her fallopian tubes was blocked. A scan a few days later showed that Emma wasn't just going to have 1 child, but 4. She said she was shocked and couldn't believe it, but her happiness didn't last long. At week 9, Emma started to bleed heavily, and a few days later, when she stood up, she felt something fall out. She was taken to the hospital where the doctors confirmed what she feared most. She was not pregnant. Emma said that she believed the doctors because she had seen that the babies were gone. Then she posted the sad story on Facebook to get help, and a woman offered to carry Emma's baby for her. A few weeks later, Emma had a strange dream. In the dream, her dead grandfather told her she was still pregnant. Emma said that she woke up with a jerk. It was strange because Emma's grandfather had died when she was 4 years old, and she had never had dreams like that before. She didn't think twice about getting a Doppler and putting it on her stomach to listen. To her great surprise, she heard something go whoosh. 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 Emma went to the hospital and insisted on being scanned, even though Joe didn't believe her. The scan showed that the woman still had 2 babies inside her. Emma's quadruplets, who were 2 sets of identical twins, had a condition called vanishing twin syndrome, which is very rare. When one set of twins dies in the uterus, the embryos are reabsorbed by the body, causing the condition. Emma lost one of each set of identical twins, leaving her with 2 sets of twins who were not the same. The embryos had already been passed. Emma ran and told her shocked husband that she was 12 weeks pregnant. At 37 weeks, the doctors made Emma go into labor, and on October 2nd, 2021, twins Aurora Azalea and Ophelia Lily were born to Emma and Joe. It really was a strange thing to go through. Emma wants to give hope to women who are going through hard times. She said, "I just want women to know that there's no shame in it. So many of us go through pain, think we're crazy, and are scared every time we get pregnant. I hope that my story can make you feel better." Emma's story might give women and couples around the world hope that there is light at the end of the tunnel and that they shouldn't give up.